I am so glad you are here. It is Divine Saturday in my world. I'm Liz, and let's talk about what to do when you need an answer, but you do not have time to go grab that deck of cards or that pack of runes, and you definitely don't have time to run somewhere for somebody else to give you a reading. What do? There's actually a lot of choices, and I want to talk about bird choices today. So I've always been familiar with two poems about birds for divination. One, and I've always associated both, by the way, with blackbirds or crows or ravens, something along those lines. But I'm learning that some of them were appropriated for magpies, written for magpies, and others for crows. So the one that I have memorized, because it's easy to memorize it, honestly, is the one for magpies. And that's uh, one for sorrow, two for joy, three for a girl, four for a boy, five for silver, six for gold, and seven for a secret never to be told. Now, people have gone on beyond that all the way up to 13, but that's the version I had in my childhood book of English nursery rhymes. And the other one that was in there that I don't have memorized is the one associated with crows. And I want to make sure you get that one too. So that one is, I'm going to cheat here, one for sorrow, one for mirth, one for sorrow, two for mirth, three for a wedding, and four for a birth, five for silver, six for gold, seven for a secret never to be told. Now, the rest actually kind of match up for both more or less. So I'm going to keep going on the crow one here. 8 for a wish, 9 for a kiss, 10 for a bird or something you should not miss, 11 for hope, 12 for health, 13, beware, it's the devil himself. And what you can do is, if you've got a question in your mind and you see a flock of birds, particularly if they're the magpies or crows, but a flock of birds, I don't know where you live, I don't know how close to magpies you might be, see how many there are. Count them out. See if it fits into that rhyme scheme and see what you get. It might be the quick answer you're looking for in the moment. I will give you one caution, however, and a caution that I had to give one of my students early on in their training with us. If it's mating season, they don't flock the same way they do any other time of year. You will see more single birds, one for sorrow, because the mate is up in the nest watching all the eggs, laying on the eggs. So be aware that in spring, it might not be the best time to ask the birds how you're really doing. I know at my house, there's a group of crows that guard the house. They love us. They absolutely guard the house. They keep other things away, not always that we want. They will bully the red hawk in the neighborhood. But that is a group of crows I can count on to give me some good information. And so I can refer back to this little rhyme scheme, whether you've got it in print, pull it up on your phone, or have it memorized, and you can get a quick answer to a simple question. Does it always make sense? Sometimes it makes agonizing sense. Like I have a question about my child, and the answer I get is the 3 or the 4 that would refer to, well, thank you so much. But sometimes I've gotten that and then seen one more bird off in the distance or 2 more birds off in the distance of the same flock. And I go, oh, okay, now I do have an answer. It is interesting to observe the world around you and find patterns in it and see how well they relate to your life. It's also a really easy way to test your own interpretive abilities. You don't need a deck, anything as complicated as I Ching or runes. You can do simple tests and simple divination to explore your own abilities, your own relationships with these things. Maybe birds never answer questions for you well, but stones do. Maybe runes have never been appealing to you, but the I Ching, now that's different. Explore and have fun with it. If you are really desperate and you can't get to a window and there are no birds around, if nothing else, you can grab a book that you love, ask your question, flip through it, and read what it says. Just let your eyes fall on a paragraph and see what the first line is. It can make all the difference in the world. I happened to grab this one because it inspired today's talk. He doesn't really go into divination using birds, but Lanmai Leducet's book on ordinary oracles does get into a lot of basic systems of divination. And what I think is especially hilarious is it has a flip through answer key for divining with this book that doesn't even make you look at the top of a paragraph. So this one's available here at the shop and online at magusbooks.com. But I hope this gives you a way to sort of play a little bit more with divination over and above having to have the right tools, the right equipment. Those things are great and they can really enhance a reading. But you can also just look outside and see what you see. Sometimes it can tell you a lot. Give it a try when you get a chance. And thanks as always for being your amazing magical you. Everyone here at Magus Books, we love that about you. And of course, we appreciate the little magical things you can do right here in social media land. I know you know what they are. We will see you soon, hopefully online at magusbooks.com or here in the shop. Air quality where I am today is especially low, so we've got our HEPA filters running. If you do come in, we do want you to be as healthy as you can be. And if you can't come in, that's okay. That's why magusbooks.com is there. That's why we ship everywhere around the world. In the meantime, have an amazing week.